Obedience. It sounds beautiful in sermons, powerful in songs, noble in our prayers, but in real life, obedience can hurt deeply. What do you do when you obey God and still feel broken? When you walked away from what He told you to let go of, and all it left you with was emptiness? When you forgave like He asked you to, and the pain didn't disappear? When you stayed quiet instead of defending yourself, and it cost you your peace? When you said yes to His will, and it didn't lead to a breakthrough, but to heartbreak. They don't always tell us this in church, but obedience doesn't always feel good. Sometimes obedience is the very path that leads you straight into the fire. But that doesn't mean God is punishing you. It means He's refining you. Hebrews chapter 5 verse 8 says something powerful about Jesus. Though He was a son, He learned obedience through what He suffered. Even Jesus, God in flesh, had to learn obedience. Not in comfort, but through suffering. Think of Abraham. He waited years for a son. And then God asked him to lay that promise on an altar. Not because God wanted to take Isaac, but because God wanted to test the heart of the one who carried the promise. Obedience is not just about doing what God says. It's about trusting His heart when the instructions don't make sense. It's about surrendering the outcome, even when it hurts. And let's be honest, obedience hurts when it costs you something, but disobedience costs far more. So if you're hurting from a decision you made in faith, if your yes to God left you with more tears than applause, you're not weak. You're not forgotten. You're growing. You're becoming the kind of person who obeys not because it feels good, but because you know He is good. And in due time, that kind of obedience is always rewarded. Galatians chapter 6 verse 9 reminds us, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." Don't doubt your obedience just because it led you through a valley. God sees your silent yes. He honors the sacrifices no one claps for, and He never wastes the pain that came from obeying Him. You may not see the purpose now, you may not feel the reward yet, but obedience is never in vain. God doesn't forget. So keep walking, keep trusting, keep obeying. Even when it hurts. If this message spoke to you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Let's grow together in faith, even through the hard parts. You're not alone.